Tough times never last, but tough people do. This is a quote from Robert Schiller. I read his book when I was a very young person in my early 20s, I remember. Today on Conversations with Dr. Aldo, I want to address tough times as it relates to personal finances. We've said it severally on these conversations that life is not straight, nothing is straight. So also is life generally. There are tough times and there are good times. Okay, so what are some of those tough times we experience? We may experience job loss, we may even experience investment loss. You go get into the stock market, you hear there's a value in the stock market, everything is bullish. Then you bring in your money. Then 2 months later, you've lost a substantial amount of the money, or everything has gone down. Okay, market just reverses. It's like market was waiting for you to invest, and immediately you put in your money. The bearish move started. Or it can even be crypto. You've heard so much about crypto and all of that, and you got into it. Then immediately it becomes a dip, and you're like, what's going on here? And it creates tough time. Okay, it creates the pressure. But as Robert Schiller said, tough times never last, but tough people do. So, what do you do at that point? And this is the basis for our conversation today. The Bible will say in Romans 5, verse 3 and 4, talks about suffering creates perseverance, and perseverance creates character. It makes you a better person that over next period of time you are better suited and you have developed capacities to do more when it comes to finances, because some of these tough times can actually be as a result of your own creation, and it can also be as a result of something that you have literally no control over, as market forces. Okay, market demand and supply happens and it affected your investment. Okay, you went to buy real estate land somewhere and you were even scammed. That's a tough time, you know. But what that does for you is that it prepares you to make the better decision, character wise, the next time you are going at it. You realize that you are going to need the services of a lawyer. You may want to see one or two subscribers to that property or to that real estate, apartment before you make that decision. You are going to do a bit more of market research. Tough times won't last forever, but it's only tough people do. What do you will you go back to sit down to wail or to cry? No, you dust yourself and you tell yourself, I'm going to do better. I'm going to get the right knowledge for this area of investment. Okay, so that this mistake will not have to happen a second time. So that is what tough times is meant to give birth to. It gives birth to a tough person. And tough people will always overcome tough times. It's just a passage of time. They get better and they do better. So your tough times become part of your story. So if you see the stock market, if you see the wave of it, it's up and it's down. It does not go in a straight line. It's up and down. So what you do when it is down really matters. It shows you are either tough or you are a weak person. But all tough persons will move on from a job loss to get better jobs. All right, they may not even get the next better job immediately, but whatever they get, they make use of it, they stand on it, you know, as the next stage to move to the next thing. You lose a business, you prepare for the next. You made a presentation or a pitch somewhere and it didn't fly, then you prepare for something better the next time. Tough people always do better on the long run. Tough times are inevitable. You are not going to escape it. It will come whether you like it or not. but you have to be a tough person. You have to build capacity. You have to build knowledge. All right. Thank you, and see you soon again on this conversation.